you have dedicated all your life to this cause. Can you share a bit about when this started? When did you start to, do advocacy? When did you start to help victims of human rights violations in the Philippines to help them in front of courts? Did this start at university? Was it later on? How did you come about?
I actually grew up during the Marcos dictatorship. So I was really exposed to a lot of issues on human rights. I was a member of a young Protestant organization that's very active politically then, opposing the dictatorship. And then I went to a university that has a tradition of activism. And I was also exposed to a lot of human rights issues then. So when I became a young lawyer, it was very natural for me to take on human rights cases pro bono on the side while I was practicing privately to provide for my own needs.
And you did this with other fellows and co-students, and was there already an organization behind it?
Yes, we put up CenterLaw in 2003 informally, and then formally in 2004. And we started out representing journalists who were being sued for libel or defamation because they were being harassed by politicians or businessmen because of news coverage about corruption or government abuses or business abuses. So that's how we started. We started with journalists who were being persecuted.
Journalists.
Yes.
And then I heard this kind of the word spread, huh? So
Yeah.
that you are representing pro bono journalists. So it grew kind of naturally out of that, huh?
Yes. And there were only few lawyers actually who were doing pro bono work. So,
Okay.
they would naturally come to us.
Yes.
Yeah.
But you could not only do pro bono work, you also had to live out of something.
Yes.
So you started your own law office as well.
Yes.
And so currently you're doing CenterLaw as well as your own law office for private clients. Huh?
Yes, that's right. We used to have a separate office between our private law firm and CenterLaw when we were getting some grants in support of our public interest and pro bono cases. During the pandemic, we had to conflate both the law office and CenterLaw because we didn't have the funds anymore to pay separately the office.
Yeah, to reduce costs for office space.
Yes, office space and staff and filings. You saw the papers.
Yes.
We will in just one case we have spent 47,000 pages since yesterday. We've been photocopying 47,000 pages because we're going to file in the Supreme Court on Monday. This is with respect to a client, 4 clients actually, who died, and 1 client who survived during the drug war of the previous administration, Rodrigo Duterte.